They done messed up now. Should have never gave these boys a podcast. Welcome. This is Off the Rim. With your boy, Coach Skinny, Coach Drees, and Coach Drake. I'm up. There go the men again. What up, SimWorld? Sit back, relax. Let us take you through the mind of a coach.
Yo, what's up? We back. We called Off the Rim. So we got a new segment. It's the Fast Break. And what we're going to do is we're going to highlight some good takes, bad takes, funny takes, confusing takes. First one out the gate, we're going to give some flowers out. My flowers, I'm going to give them to Raymond Felton. Gotta give him his flowers for just chopping it up with me and just dropping some gems that I can use throughout the season. All right, Drayton, what you got?
I got to give my flowers to Rick Blaze. Rick Blaze knew who Action Bronson was. He really is a hip-hop head. Me and Rick usually always kicking it, spitting game to each other. So it's a big up to me that he knew who Action Bronson was. Shout out Rick Blaze. What you got for us, Coach Drees?
I got Coach Heesh beating the allegations. It was looking bad for Coach Heesh, I'm not gonna lie. Public perception and in the coach's corner. It's not easy to come into a situation and then have everything thrown at you like that and to be able to come through, with your head held high. That's a good quality. It's a good quality. Shout out to him.
Rick Blaze, Coach Heesh, Raymond Felton. Let's give a spotlight to the shocking moments this week. And mine, without a doubt, Coach Lovelace calling his owner a clown. What you got, Drayton?
I got DJ Davis telling Coach Drees, don't worry about him, that they got things handled over there at BCB.
Go, Drees.
Barkley James being kicked out after being quiet for so long. Mama used to say sometimes used to speak some things into existence, and I think the media really spoke this into existence.
DJ Davis, Coach Lovelace, and we got Barkley James.
Oh, my God.
Now we're going to get into some bad takes. One of the bad takes I seen was coming out of the Ringer. The article said that Coach Drees was possibly on the hot seat. And it blew my mind because he took that team from underneath to looking like something. So I didn't understand. What you got, Drayton?
I got Rick Blaze in that same thread saying that if Dre Pope has another first-round exit, he would be on the hot seat or that he could potentially be fired. Guys, this is prep basketball. If you can consistently make the playoffs in prep basketball, I doubt you'll be fired. What you got for us, Drees?
A bad take is the continuance of people asking, is D'Angelo Jordan undervalued? Everybody know who this young man is. Like, he's going to be a D1 prospect, 5-star D1 prospect, probably be a lottery pick. Stop asking, is this man underrated, undervalued, under everything? He gets all the accolades, all the props he deserves from his peers and from the media. Stop asking the question.
Everybody keep calling DJ underrated. Rick Blaze, the Ringer.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Let's get into the confusing takes. And I got one. There's a mass exodus of players. A particular player that got caught stealing headphones. He tells the whole SimWorld to kiss his rear end. What you got, Drayton?
I hate to bring it back up, but I got Barkley attacking Morrow Dunn for whatever reason. The conversation started off wholesome, and then he just went nuclear. I ain't see that coming at all. What you got for us, Drees?
One of the stories that came out, and it just utterly confused me. There is a possibility of Royce and Dom returning to the Bay. Why? Your complaint was you wasn't getting what you deserve, you need more shine and all that. Why even had the talks of coming back? It's confusing. I'm confused about a lot of things that go on out here, but that one confused me big time.
We got Malachi Booth. We got Barkley James again. We got Royce and Dime Hardaway talking about teaming back up
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
The last one of the fast break. We gotta get some laughter in there. Funniest moment in the community this week. For me, Rick Blaze taking a shot at OTR. And then he popped me and Drees. Bow, bow. We fall out. He missed Drayton and hit an innocent bystander. He didn't call for medical help. He said, "I'm sorry, buddy." What you got?
I got one. Royce Anderson crossed Buddy up, and he got crossed so bad. They was like, "Ooh, he need a map." Right before Royce went in and he scored. What you got for us, Drees?
I got Coach Lovelace versus the man. He wasn't having it. To me, that's funny because anybody, especially at this level, can just stand up and tell a very successful person that I'm not having it, I'm not doing it. To me, it's funny.
Rick Blaze again, Coach Lovelace again, and that poor boy's ankles. Fast break over. Let's get into some knowledge, right? Drees, what did you want to talk about on the knowledge tip this week?
Well, there's been a lot of talk, going around about players that want to go to teams and be the number one option. They want to be the guy. Being a guy, it's a good title to have. I don't think a lot of players are ready for the pressure. There's more than just taking shots. There's the leadership aspect of it. Also, being a guy, we need you to take the first shot, and we need you to hit that last big shot. Like it's like really no in between. So for me, more times than not, the guy is more of a 3-level scorer. He's a do-it-all type of guy. A lot of players are very good players, number twos, and role players. That's why my definition of a number one is only probably 6 or 7 guys in SimWorld that's true number one.
What you got, Drayton?
To add on to what Drees said, a number one is more than just being a guy who could score in high volumes, because you can be a guy who dropped 18, 21 points in this game just by hitting 7 threes, but that doesn't make you a number one option. Number one option is somebody who the plays can be ran through and they have a diverse option of attacks. To be a number one means that no matter what contingency or what defender puts on you or what defender gets put on you, you can still create your shot and or create for others. And I feel like when you start to say that, oh, this guy's a number one option, you kind of diminish what being a true number one is.
But I even go further on what Drees said, as far as he said it's only about 6 or 7. I go lower than that. There might be 1 or 2.
And guarding a number one, you're guarding a number one because at night you're game planning to defense him. If you're not facing a real number one scorer, a real big time threat, you just running what you doing. If you facing a number one, you got all hands on deck, making sure this person don't do what he's known to do to kill you. That is a number one. If I'm not losing no sleep about you, you're not a number one. Bottom line.
I couldn't agree more, because if you're not somebody that has to really be game planned for and several shifts and the coverage for pick and roll has to be changed, you're probably not a number one option. You're probably your team's number one option. You probably take the most shots.
When you're dealing with a true number one, like Dre said, everybody knows it, first of all. It's not even a question. A true number one, there's really nothing you can do about it. Your best hope, whenever somebody's talking about defending a true number one, they always say these key words. We just want to slow them down. Because ain't no stopping them. Everybody ain't number one, like Drayton and Drees have said. Everybody's not number one. Just because you are the number one for your team does not make you a true number one. You might be realistically a number 2 or number 3, but you're your team's best option. That's completely different than being a number one.
Bro, and that's cool though. That's what these kids are getting all messed up. That is cool. That means you see where you need to be. You get in here, get in the gym, put up them shots, do what you got to do to get to that. If you think you to be all everything already, you have nothing to work for. That's why, when we be coming at people, I know I catch them getting in their feelings, but toughen up. I don't got time for that. Like, toughen up. Like, it's gonna be people that's gonna talk about you. Everybody's not gonna be your friend. Everybody's not gonna say, "Ooh, you're the best." You'll have people that say, "Yeah, you scored 20, but you missed 7 free throws." Like, you gonna pout? You missed 7 free throws. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool being who you are. Just work towards being better. You is everybody like it's sad to see it because everybody I want to be the guy. I want to be the guy. You might not be meant to be the guy.
Right. And you want to know something? Everybody want to be a number one, but nobody want to take the fall for when things go south. Like that's like if you're gonna be a number one, you gotta take everything that come with it, right? And sometimes if your team lose and you're the number one, don't blame it on the coach. You're the number one. Don't blame it on the coach. That's all I'm saying. Don't blame it on the coach. I mean, you can to a certain extent, but as the number one, you gotta make it do what it do. Real number ones make things happen, and real number ones take the heat when they don't.
Just to close this off, this is not saying that some of you guys can't become real number ones. A lot of you guys have a lot of talent. And I think sometimes, especially with me, that people take my criticism as saying that they're bad. But everybody in prep, my team included, has several holes that stop you guys from being complete players or better players at your position. There's nothing wrong, like Dre said, like Skinny said, with being the number 2 or number 3 option if you know that you're cultivating your skills to eventually become a number 1 or a more complete player.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
We're getting close, fellas. We probably got one more broadcast before we get back to signing our players and starting the beginning of the next season. Everything's all cool now. I don't want everybody to get it messed up. We are rivals. Right now, we are doing what we have to do. We are, being ambassadors for the league, giving coaches a chance, to have voices, express things from a different point of view than the media and the players. But at the end of the day, we are rivals. We are all out recruiting. We're trying to better ourselves, our team, our brand, everything around us. So I'm enjoying kicking it with you guys. But you know what they say, December 1st is war mode. And I hope it's like that for all y'all coaches. I hope it's like that for all y'all coaches.
Absolutely. Drake, I already told Drake, and I want your neck. And respectfully, I want your neck.
Yeah, all day.
Like,
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Exactly. All right, y'all. We're gonna close it out. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. We'll be back at y'all next Saturday. But in the meantime, go ahead and close us out, Drayton.
And this is SimWorld, where the only place where you can see the game and
be the game.